I know this is all too sudden, and it isn't easy to take in all at once. I'll take you in if you know what I mean. Hello, and welcome to day 1 of No Right Answers. This is a psychological horror dating sim in which you wake up in a room and are being interrogated by 3 hot guys. Some of them aren't the nicest, but the ones that are nice, it seems to be just an act. Either way, you need to convince them that you're innocent and to not kill you. Maybe you guys will even fall in love. Let's get started. Yay! I'm excited. I've definitely just been dragged into a cell to be interrogated. Good morning. You're pretty. You kind of look like Million's Knives. And that's one of my types. I love him. You're awake earlier than we expected. Don't worry. You're in a secure place. This is the St. Loftus Foundation's Polar Research Center. I'm Ivan. You kind of look like an Ivan. I'm Ivan. Ivan Dale from the Research Division. A few days ago, we received an emergency signal from your Antarctic station. By the time we arrived, the entire site was uninhabitable. You were the sole survivor. I didn't do it, it wasn't me. You were slightly injured and unconscious. Our medical team stabilized you. Can you tell me how you're feeling right now? A little bit scared, a little bit aroused, you're very pretty. I have a bit of a headache. That's a normal reaction. Don't push yourself. Your body's still adjusting and there's some memory disorientation. Adjusting? What do you mean by adjusting? It's a mild neuroregulator we call a tranquilizer. Nothing serious. Like most modulators, there may be some transient effects. Mild dizziness, dry mouth, emotional fluctuation, or a slight drift in focus. Just to help you feel a little less tense. After all, you were rescued under extreme stress. The human brain tends to disassociate or blank out under those conditions, right? For the record, I'd like to confirm a few things. Do you still remember your name? Yinny. Thank you, Yinny. What a beautiful name. How would you prefer to be addressed? Miss. Thank you. We're going to begin with a basic interview. It's part of our preliminary assessment. I'll ask a few questions. Some might feel vague. Please answer as best as you can. What is the last thing you remember? I remember being at the lab. Someone invited me. A joint project. I think. Some new phase of observation. But I can't remember who contacted me. Or how I even got there. Then I remembered my head. It just hurt. Like something was vibrating inside my skull. Do you remember anything? Any moment before the station collapsed? It was cold. Very windy. A routine check before patrol, maybe. I see. And what happened next? I think I heard something. A low sound like singing, but too faint to understand. A sound. A sound? Can you describe it? Where did it come from? How did it make you feel? I can't really say, Ivan. It felt like it was coming from everywhere and nowhere. A kind of heavy yet piercing sensation. Everywhere and nowhere, yet only in your head. Heavy, with a piercing sensation. Understood. All noted. Thank you for your honesty. You mentioned the headache. Did it start after entering the facility? Or after coming into contact with something? I don't know. Maybe in the experimental wing. There was a room that was always cold. That's something. Can you describe it? Was a sound. A light. Smell? I remember ice. Like layers of ice, but it was breathing. We recovered some objects from the site. There weren't any on official record. They didn't belong to your station's equipment. Have you ever seen anything like this before? An instinctive alarm rang out, leaving me breathless. Even though I had no memories of this thing, it still had an unexpected effect on me. I can't remember. I really can't. Let's pause there for now. Your responses are sufficient for our initial assessment. You look like you could use some rest. Things may feel a little disorienting for now, but we'll keep an eye on your condition. Someone else will come by later to follow up on this record. Look, I know this is all too sudden, and it isn't easy to take in all at once. I'll take you in if you know what I mean. But you're not alone in this. We'll do our best to figure things out with you. You sound like a liar. Rest for now, alright? I'll decide to trust you just this once and it might be my undoing. Just like how I'll undo his pants. Hi. Hello? You're cute. I'm an intern here at the facility. Lorenzo Gedney. You just call me Lauren. My friends call me that. You're so cute. Nice to meet you, Lauren. Mr. Dale probably asked you some stuff earlier, right? About your memory? Mr. Dale? Oh, Ivan Dale. Mr. Dale and I actually went to the same university. The same department too. He wrote in the log you remember coming to Antarctica, joining a research project. So, after that? Any images, sounds, or feelings maybe? I remember it was a cold morning. I remember the mist, the sound of my boots on snow. And then someone called me outside. Something about a signal receiver malfunctioning. Sorry again for asking all this again and again. I know it must feel like I'm bothering you. It's just that I'm not really good at these kind of interviews. Sorry. It's fine. I know you're just doing your job. Thank you for understanding. I'll try my best not to bother you, really. I know Mr. Dale already asked a lot, and I really don't want to bother you too much. But can I ask you something a little, uncomfortable? You really are. I have a feeling whatever Lorenzo is doing like this is an act. I highly doubt he is that naive and sweet. I think they sent him in after Ivan to get us to put our guard down, just to see how he would react and see if he could break our defenses down. Because I really have a feeling that Lorenzo is not as cute and sweet as he seems to be. Yeah, fair, but this one's kind of weird. We only went because we got a distress call. The signal came from, well, what was left of a research center. It was kind of a mess. I know. I thought I already made it clear enough, yet the site seems to still be destroyed. And I don't remember a thing. See? That expression right there, watch. That right there. Like, I don't know if that's like surprise or if he's like hiding some sort of anger. I get this weird feeling from Lorenzo that he's not nice. Is it just me or does anyone else feel the same way? Right. As I was saying, we got to the site. You. The emergency response team here. I didn't go myself though. I kinda get allergic to cold. Yeah, anyways, do you know when they found you? I don't. I just remember waking up here. They said the place was pretty much destroyed. Mainframe blown, burn marks on the walls. Even the door locks were forcibly torn open. And then they found you, alone in the server room, wearing not winter gear but only the winter uniform. No gloves, nothing. It was -42 out there. The blizzard lasted 7 hours. You should have died, but you didn't even have frostbite. Not even hypothermia. I don't know how that's possible. Maybe something kept you safe. I mean, at that temperature, you're not supposed to last more than a few hours. What do you mean something? Oh, nothing. Just saying. I watched too many documentaries, maybe. The alien abduction kind, you know, X-Files. Oh, that just makes it weirder. Oh, I'm not saying you're weird. I mean, the whole situation is like I'm writing a B-grade horror movie script or something. Since waking up, have you had any flashes? Images, sounds? Hearing God in a second? Like deja vu but dream-shaped? I have, but it's very blurry. God in an instant. Really? I mean, that's a very normal phenomenon. See? Something is so wrong with this man. Mark my words. The next time this game gets updated, I bet this man is a freak. I mean, that's a very normal phenomenon. Many people who experience trauma have similar experiences. Do you remember even a tiny detail? I told you, it's very blurry. I really can't remember clearly. Okay, nothing special, just checking according to protocol. Sorry, I think I didn't make too much progress today. Mr. Danford's gonna think I messed up the logs again. He'll... never mind. Anyway, if any strange words or images pop up in your head, just write them down, okay? Don't worry about making sense. Okay, we'll come check on you later. If you need anything, just ring the bell. Though I mean, not that we have much to offer in here. Maybe we can get you a hot cocoa if you want. Hot cocoa sounds nice to me. Great, I'll let them know. Have a nice day. I mean, I hope today's tolerable. I'll come again. Oh yeah, I'm sure you will. If they'll let me. I mean... No vending machines in here, huh? Guess I'm your reluctant food delivery today. The silent protagonist. Classic. You know in Scream, if you don't scream loud enough, nobody hears you. That's kind of the whole point. So, wanna practice? I'll do the opening yell if you're shy. I like this guy's personality a lot. I think he's definitely very entertaining. See, I think Ivan is very strict and like very rigid. He's your typical like rigid type that will get the answers out of you. He's very clinical. Something is messed up with Lorenzo. I have a feeling that whole cutesy thing that he's doing is a facade or an act and it's hiding something. And this guy, I don't know his name yet. I think he's just batshit insane. No, what a shame. Alright, let's make this official. June 10th, 1:42 p.m. Interview conducted by Luciano Danforth, backup interrogator. Subject codename Vessel Candidate C209. Retrieved solo from the wreckage in Antarctica by recovering team, identity unclear. Wow, you sound like the protagonist from a thriller horror blockbuster. Memory lost, dug out of snow, wearing a standard issue uniform. Not a scratch on you. And that bewildered face. Classic. I'm sorry, who the hell are you? Ouch, I literally just mentioned my name seconds ago. Did the memory loss affect you so much that you can't even remember things from a minute ago? That really is bad news. But fine, since you are so nicely Luciano Danforth, you're assigned interrogator. They don't love it when I call it that, but I'm a sucker for vintage phrasing. I'm a sucker too. Do you get to see what kind of sucker I am? You can call me Luciano, or Lush, Lulu, Dandelion Duke, or that annoying guy making you uncomfortable. Oh, here's a good one. Your personal psychological hazard. Dealer's choice, suit yourself, I've heard worse. Call it a chat, an interrogation, or pillow talk. Whatever gets you through the hour. I ask, you answer, or at least you try. You don't sound like medical staff at all. Gold star for observation. That's just my side hustle. I don't do that here. You said you're not here to heal, then what are you here for? Oh, good question. The official term is psychological evaluation and intervention. Sounds fancy. Yeah? Oh, you look utterly disappointed. What? Were you expecting a shrink in a leather chair asking you about your dreams? Your deepest, darkest secret? Sorry, dear. That's kind of out of the budget. Oh, I do have your records though. Or at least, what's supposed to be a record. Lorenzo strikes again. Scattered notes, mismatched timestamps, and a sense of chaos that's almost poetic. Page numbers dancing, paragraphs tangling like a tango. And Ivan's perfect records hidden within like an Easter egg. But hey, credit where it's due. They did sneak in a line about maybe you heard things. Is that a hallucination? How exciting, wouldn't you say? Since Ivan gave me this lovely little hint, I really want to put it to good use. I did. That voice. It doesn't feel like a hallucination to me. It feels like they were calling me. Oh? Calling you? What a delightful description. Like a lover's whisper or an invitation from the abyss. What did that voice tell you? A secret, power, or a truth that shouldn't be heard? That voice, it was beautiful. Like singing, but it gave me a terrible headache. See that look on your face? That's not the look of someone troubled by hallucinations. That's the look of someone tempted by a promise. I could see it. Maybe I shouldn't keep talking about it. It felt really strange. Strange? Oh, cutie, you haven't truly seen the strange things yet. That beautiful singing you mentioned might just be the abyss whispering to you, getting ready to tear your mind apart. But of course, I'll record everything you said. Don't worry. Sweetheart, someone might believe you someday, but that person isn't me, and that time isn't now. As for cooperation, this is a good attempt. You can continue to erode our trust in you. Or you can choose. You know what the better option is. What do you mean erode your trust? I've been nothing but cooperative since I got here. Listen here, you. Alright. No need to get so grim. I'm just a guy with questions, and you're just the forgetful cutie. Let's take it slow. Or hey, keep playing the flawless little amnesiac princess, and I'll see if I can chisel those cracks right off your face. Just some guy asking questions. You think I'm dumb? Who are you kidding? Guilty, Your Honor. You're far too sharp. I confess, my job might involve a little more fun than just asking questions, but that's none of your concern. Is he gonna torture me physically? I mean, you guys seem to really trust Ivan with that whole we can get this over with act. Is that a possible sign of an attachment complex? Oh, look at you. That look in your eyes, poor dear. Reminds me of abandoned puppies always latching onto the first person who feeds them. Am I wrong? Just, could you stop with the weird nicknames? What? Which one? You don't like baby, sweetheart, sugar plum, darling? I don't like any of them. What? Do they make you uncomfortable? It is intolerable. Is it? Extremely. Perfect. First nerve officially poked. Achievement unlocked. You're sick. Oh, ouch. That hurts, you know. But darling, at least you still feel uncomfortable. That's a lot better than many others who get stuck here. They eventually feel nothing at all. Not because they're broken, but because there's a vacuum inside them. Someone's looking frustrated. You're angry right now, aren't you? Angry at what I'm saying, angry about the nicknames. Or Perhaps you're angry at yourself. I'm not angry, I just want to... Oh, just want to... Wonder what? Want to prove that you still have something in you, so that we don't have to kill you on the site. Or want to prove you're not so easily seen through by me. I just want to prove I'm not crazy. Crazy? Oh, darling, that's quite a convenient excuse, isn't it? After all, who would believe anything a lunatic says, right? Your heart rate, your beads of sweat, they're all screaming a different story. Will you believe them? Or will you believe yourself? Don't worry, little liar. Your secrets are safe for now, as long as you're willing to play this hide and seek with me. You know, I've seen all kinds. Crying, screaming, gibberish. Even one guy who, well, let's say he lost bladder control. The ye old pee-peed himself. But you're so different. Do you know why? No, you didn't. You just didn't resist your situation. You're just waiting. For what? What do you mean by that? I'm not wrong, am I? You're way too calm for someone who's supposedly in this kind of mess. That's enough. You're crossing the line. I'm not here to put on a show. I'm not pretending to be haunted. Or special or whatever you think. I'm not some kind of supernatural freak. You look so cute when you lose your words. That little twitch right there. I call that the "oh no, he guessed it" face. You know what's fun? It's never what you say. It's what you don't. You haven't asked where this is, who exactly we are, and why the hell did we catch you? All you asked was, what's wrong with me? So adorably self-involved. So, that's not an I don't know reaction. That's an I know too much and I'm scared I'll slip. No? But hey, maybe I'm just paranoid. Just your average boring interrogator making conversation. I can guarantee my records will be absolutely faithful. Even if I don't believe a single word you say, I'll still complete my mission perfectly. Well, how unfortunate. Looks like the time's up. Our confession ends here for today. You may take your time to ponder my seemingly absurd questions. I assure you, they will ferment in your mind like a fine Chianti Classico until the truth surfaces. When I return, try to be a bit more entertaining. Otherwise, I'll make you open up myself. Alright now, time for your beauty sleep. Just remember, we have some rather efficient little gadgets in this room that can help us clarify any necessary issues. I hope you're smart enough to understand what I'm saying. Sleep tight, my dear. Ooh, this asshole. I like his character so much, he's so interesting to me. So, why are you mimicking my movements? You caught me. Sorry, did that make you uncomfortable? A bit odd. Why did you do that? I heard that if you mimic someone's movements, they tend to like you more. Who told you that? Oh, it's from the internet. Like a mini lesson by a retired FBI instructor called What Your Body Language Tells You. There's also similar stuff in Lie to Me or... You really believe in that? Those micro-expression analysis, get to know someone by their body language or whatever you want to call it? You don't? I'll use them as reference, but I don't allow them to be the deciding factor in my judgment. Reference for what? Like, some people think that crossing your arms means you're being careful or that you don't trust someone. And you tilting your head like that means you're super interested in what I'm saying, but I don't really buy it. I'm not sure I get what you mean, but I am genuinely impressed in what you're saying. Maybe, but I think it's less about interest and more because your neck hurts and you just want to rest your head on your hand. You do that sometimes, right? Is it because you're so tall your neck's always sore? What a question, it's because he's always looking down at us. I'll give him something to look down at later. Yay! You totally nailed it. That shit caught me off guard. You're really good. You can compliment me all you want, but I still don't buy this theory. Yeah, I don't buy you. You are hiding something. I think you are the worst out of all of the other three. Out of all three of you. I think Ivan, although reserved, shows his true personality. Luciano definitely shows himself. You, however, mark my words, you are hiding something behind that friendly facade. I don't trust you for a second. I think you are the worst out of all of them. See? That face. I see. Would you like to give it a try and see how it goes? Of what? Imitate me. Like this. Prop your head up with your hand and then look at me. See? You smiled. Do you like me a little more now? Not at all. My mouth just twitched because I was trying to figure out what you're up to. What exactly are you trying to prove? Intention? No, not quite sure I understand. proves if imitation is effective, maybe? I was thinking if you actually believe those theories, or if you're just trying to test my reactions to get something out of me. Okay, I'm starting to feel a little frustrated. I don't want to detect anything or achieve anything, I just hope you're happy. Are you gonna start a whole musical number now? What? The line you just said. It's from Wicked, one of the songs. So do you want to make Glinda or Elphaba? That face! That face again, see? It's like the frustration that he has, that he slipped a mask. It's like we caught him reading up on lines that he can add to his fake personality. Am I just being paranoid? What? Wait, how'd the conversation even get here? What do you think? Why not ask your favorite FBI lecturer? The lecturer didn't actually explicitly cover that in the course. But your question is interesting, more so than those theories. Maybe I should try and ask you more often. Thanks for doing this experiment with me today. I learned a lot, not just about body language. I need to write down these new findings. They might be a big breakthrough for future research. Well, I guess it's a scholar's romance for you. And that is the end of day 1. That's exciting. Okay, so I scanned through the playthrough again and chose all the other different options from the start of the game. There's like small little differences in the lines of dialogue, but it doesn't really change the narrative too much. But I think that the dialogue options are more so just to tally up your points as to whether or not you can convince them not to kill you, or whether you can convince them to fall in love with you by the end of day 6. So I think we'll do one full playthrough of that and just leave it there. But there is one more thing I want to point out about Lorenzo. When you wake up in the bedroom with him, if you pick the happy option, see, you smiled. Do you like me a little bit more now? If you pick the top option of you made me imitate you, but maybe a little like yes, he gets so happy. He does that like weird like yandere looking expression again. I don't know. Maybe I play too many yandere games and I've just got like a messed up sense of trust now. But my god, Lorenzo is catching me off guard so badly. And he's like, that's wonderful. I'm so happy to hear you say that. And then you can go, and then you go, huh, seriously? Who gets happy about that? You're so weird. Based on your body language, you're not lying. So you like me, but you also think I'm weird. Wait, do you like weirdos? Yeah, you can say that I do. What do you think? Why not ask your favorite FBI lecturer? The lecturer didn't explicitly cover that in the course. But your question is interesting, more so than those theories. Maybe I should ask you more often. Thanks for doing this experiment with me today. I learned a lot, not just about body language. I'll show you some body language. I need to write down these new findings. There might be a big breakthrough for future research. Yeah, so this is all the same and then it just ends. But yeah, so that is day 1 of no right answers. This is very interesting. I feel like all 3 interrogators are very, very unique in their personalities. And I can't wait to see what the romance with each of them is going to look like. Because in this, you either have to convince them to not kill you, or you can convince them to not kill you and fall in love with them, or you fail and they kill you. So it'll be really, really cool to see how this goes. This is just day 1 so far, but I think it's such an interesting concept and I love the art direction. The sprites are so cute. The green tint of the background is so incredibly unique and the UI is really pretty too. I think all of it like cinches up together into like making a really, really nicely aesthetic game that I had an absolute joy playing through and really liked looking at. But yeah, I can't wait to see where this goes. I would like to know though, which one of the characters makes you the most wary? Is it Ivan, is it Luciano, or is it Lorenzo? Because Lorenzo is creeping me out. I don't know if I'm just being paranoid, but he is creeping me out. Anyway, thank you so much for watching this, and if you guys enjoyed this, please leave a thumbs up and subscribe so you don't miss out on the next video. And also, if you want exclusive content from me, such as exclusive playthroughs, uncut reactions to spicy scenes and visual novels, spicy out that I make and updates on games that I'm currently developing, feel free to check out my Patreon, link is in the description box below. But that's all for now, thank you so much for being here, and until next time, take care.